So welcome to Stats 220, the summer session. This is what your shell should look like for your statistics class once you get into it. Getting started is the first folder that you should be opening up. So if I open that up, you should be able to see a greeting, which gives a little bit of introduction about myself. The simple syllabus is the big piece. Be sure you kind of look through this here. If I open that up, we'll see what we come up with here. So your simple syllabus should look something like this. Again, my name is Brian Thomas. I am located in the Science Building 120, but during the summer, I probably won't be in the office too much. I do have a texting number, 270-321. This 1236 is a texting number. Email is the best way to reach me. I check my email more frequently than I will my text. So email me is the best, brian.thomas@kcts.edu. Again, my summer hours will be appointment only, so I can meet you in person if you need to. So we do have a course catalog description, and of course, you know that you should have taken a Math 150 equivalent or a Math 146 or a Math 141, and with an equivalent of C or higher to be taking this class. Again, the Set 220 is an online course, so you are not required to buy a book, but you are welcome to purchase a book if you want for yourself. The course content will mainly be in Blackboard. This course does require a TI-84 graphing calculator, so you'll be able to use that on all your homework and exams. And I will do a lot of modeling of how to use the calculator throughout the course. So we have general education competencies. So I'll leave those for you to read. Course competencies, that's what I'll be teaching you. This is kind of has an outline of the course, which again, open up the simple syllabus to kind of look through that. It's not a good idea to skip reading the syllabus. There is a lot of vital information. There is the grading criteria that I'll be doing. So homework will be worth 25% of your grade. There will be 4 exams and a final exam, and these all will be worth 75% of your grade. There are late penalties on the exams, so pay close attention to the due dates on the exams. You are allowed to do a second attempt on the exams, like I said, but to retake the second exam, though, to retake each second attempt, you must do what's called the personalized review and score an 80% on this personalized review, and that will unlock your second attempt. And again, it's a good idea to spend everything by due dates. All exams will be taken at home. Again, you are allowed to come to the Teaching Learning Center if you are having some issues with your computers at home to do anything. Again, you are on your honor system, so you're not allowed to use other information except what's in this class. But you are allowed to use, while you're doing your homework, you can use other websites and tutors if you need to do your homework, just not on your exams. One thing to point out here is the final will require what's called a lockdown browser. I have a couple of assignments throughout the class that make sure that you have the capability of using a lockdown browser. If you cannot get the lockdown browser to work, you can come to campus and I will proctor it. Reminder, the lockdown browser will not work on mobile devices or Chromebooks. So if you are using mobile devices or Chromebooks to do things, you will not be able to use those for your final. The final exam is comprehensive and it will be proctored, like I said, with the lockdown browser or in person. You will be allowed to use your final exam review on the final and your TI-84 graphing calculator. And of course, you can always use paper and pencil. You cannot use any other notes, though, for the final. So again, really the only thing about class policies, it's an online class. There is not any attendance. As far as late work goes, You are allowed to turn homework in late, but it's a good idea to keep up on top of it, because to keep behind, it's hard to keep up with an 8-week course. The exams will have 2 attempts, as I said. The second attempt can only be worked if you do the personalized review and complete the score of 80%. Again, there is a 15% late penalty on all exams. So there is withdrawal policies that you want to pay attention to. Emergency course delivery changes, so make sure you read through this. Student services, academic support tutoring, these are really vital. Experiential Learning Center, this is also very vital. Be sure you read those in the syllabus. The academic integrity, students are required to do your own work for this course. You can get help with homework problems. You may use notes on all your exams, but just not the final. The final, you can use the final review. So important dates. So June 9th is the last day to drop the course without a grade. So remember, your class starts on June 7th. So if you don't want to do this class, you need to be exiting rather quickly. July 6th is the last day to withdraw without my approval. 7/28 or July 28th is the last day to withdraw with my approval. So again, you need to contact Student Services Office to officially withdraw. I cannot help you with that. So there are disability accommodations that we can help with. Just reach out if we need to do that. Procedures relating to discrimination, harassment, and sexual misconduct. Again, make sure you read all that. SNAP is another piece of the puzzle. Since you're taking statistics, you're probably familiar with SNAP. So that kind of concludes kind of a quick glance of the syllabus. Again, the ebook, if you're using the ebook here, there's a video that walks you through how to use the ebook. So keep that in mind. There's also a video on the Teaching Learning Center. So we have those going on. My lab, all statistics. So if I close getting started here. So my lab, all statistics, is where your assignments can be found. Right now, since the class isn't open yet, you can't really see anything, but you will start to be able to see stuff on June 5th. So that's where you'll be able to access your homework there. Your grade book, this is where you'll be able to see all your grades. It's going to be the My Lab Statistics grade book, not this grade book up here, but My Lab Statistics grade book. BrainFuse Online Tutoring is another link. It's supposed to have a 24-hour service to help you with any kind of issues with your courses at college. Again, eText chapter links, this is where your book will be located at. So I find the book a very good resource. So if I open up one of these, excuse me, see if it'll open up here. So this is where your book is. But again, if you like a hard copy book, you're more welcome. But so again, I use like these little waffles over here, these little stacked cakes. That's your table of contents. If I click there, I can scroll down to wherever I want to go. So if I want to go to 1.1 or chapter 2, chapter 3, also these appendices down here are very powerful. We use a lot of the appendices down here. Appendix B tables is where a lot of the tables will be located at as well. You can also download and print your tables as need be. So again, there's a lot of resources here in your ebook that you could use. So again, if I want to close that back up. Again, there are PowerPoints that are made for this class. So if you like to read through PowerPoints, you may look at these PowerPoints if you're a PowerPoint person. Unit 1 videos. So I have made some videos over chapter 1 and chapter 2. So if you go to Unit 2, again, you have PowerPoints, Unit 2 videos. again, I have as we get further into the class, I will have a lot more videos to kind of walk through it. So by the time we get to Unit 3, you'll see that I have many more videos as we get deeper into the class. So if you get stuck on any questions, you can always email me and I can always make a video for you as well. Notice Unit 3 exam has an actual walkthrough. So if you want to download this document, you can print it out. And it does have the tables you can use, and also work out several of the questions here. I don't do all the questions on the review, but I do a lot of the questions on the review. So keep that in mind. You got that going on. If you decide to do this review instead of the one online, email me and I can give you credit for this review, so you don't have to do the Unit 3 review twice. But keep in mind, though, I don't do all of the questions. If you notice there, I do a lot of them, but there are still some questions missing. So just keep that in mind when preparing for the Unit 3 exam. Again, Unit 4, I do a more thorough walkthrough here. I think Unit 4 actually do all the questions in Unit 4. So again, you can print this out and use this as a way to take your tests. Same way with the final. You can print this document out and I work out a lot of the questions on the final through here. So kind of takes you through the videos there. So my lab statistics does have some other resources here you're more welcome to use. But like I said, where we really are is this part up here. So the main thing is once you get through your getting started, my lab all assignments and grade book, and then this is going to be your book, and then this is a lot of resources. And like I said, I've supplemented with videos. If you're a video person, I do monitor or I do lay out a lot of stuff there with respect to the videos. So I hope you find that useful. That's kind of a quick overview of Blackboard.